Hi, welcome back to the Chief Lego Fanatic. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not, but I will allow you guys to watch me make a fool of myself trying to get this set mostly intact into that container. A lot of people have, or I've seen issues or questions on a lot of the adult Lego fan sites asking how people or how to move sets. So this will give a view into how I'm doing it, given that I've done it twice now, 3 times now, but really twice, and about to do it again. So let's get started. Yes, I know it looks great that the set is sitting on top of a bunch of containers here in front of my squat rack, but if you've seen the video where I did the review of the Death Star, you can see my garage is a mess. Unfortunately, we moved about 1.5 years ago, and then I had to go on a 9-month deployment, so I never really got a chance to organize everything, and now I'm getting ready to move again. So it should be a giant pain in the butt. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the loose parts. I'm just going to bag them up. And for smaller Lego sets, I actually just put them into these small trash bags. I bought 400 of them from Amazon. They're really cheap. Yeah, so I take all the loose parts just because it makes it easier for them to not get lost. Even this little container here has some loose pieces to it. I'll grab all the minifigs. Thankfully, the instructions make it pretty easy to place the minifigs back, quote unquote, where they're supposed to go. Now, I have no illusions whatsoever that this Lego set is actually going to stay together through this move. I am not going to delude. I have under no illusions, or I have no delusions that that is going to happen. That's why when I do have a larger set like this where I know it's all going to come apart, either I have some larger trash bags that I can put them into so that all the pieces at least stay together, or I try to put the whole set into a single container. Now, obviously, the container that I have for these is, or for this set, is going to hold more than just this set. So, what do you think what is the word that I'm looking for? I'm just at a loss for words today. Compensation? What do I do with that? All right, so I have all these extra spaces. Well, remember how I said all my little sets I put into these trash bags? I just filled up with little sets. And then if you noticed kind of when I showed the garage earlier, I have a packing box over there that one of the Lego sets came in that is filled with all of the paper that came with the 9 months worth of backlog that I got. And basically I just used that to fill in all the space. All right. So I have my bag with all of my little pieces. Take as much air out as possible. And then tie it up so that nothing gets lost. Now, I made a mistake. I'm glad I didn't tie it tight. Obviously, there's one part of this set that sticks out above all of the other ones. So while it's not necessarily a loose part of what I want to put in here is going to be the main laser. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to come off. It just has these parts and then this that holds it on. And then what I'll do is I'll take off these parts because Lord knows they will get bent. That way we can try to minimize the damage. Is it possible something's going to get bent? Absolutely. Is it likely something's going to get bent? Absolutely. But we take some reasonable precautions to minimize the likelihood. All right. Get all the air out again. All right. This set is not designed to come apart. As you can tell, it's just one giant wheel. However, there are some spaces. This whole set is modular to a degree, so you build it from the bottom up, and all of these sections are individual sections. So what I'm hoping I can do is split it about here, and that way I have like the top half and then the bottom half, and then hopefully I can put all of that into a single container. So I'm going to change the direction that the camera is showing or facing, and then we can see if I actually manage this or if I just end up with a giant mess on the floor. Hopefully it's the former. All right, well, here's another view of the mess that is my garage. Uh, I'm going to have a whole lot of time off for the next month, so hopefully I can get this organized. And a lot of the stuff I just need to throw away. Like all my daughters have all outgrown the bikes and stuff. So I'm rambling. I'm rambling probably because I don't actually want to do this. I am not looking forward to it. All right. I don't know if I can fit this whole thing into one container. It might be sitting on top of itself. But let's see. Rough estimate of height. So see if I can break it. Yep, see? That's what happens. This part was actually just kind of sitting on there loose anyways, so I'm actually not surprised that this came off. If I had been smarter, I would have thought of it. I'll leave this with the bag. All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of expecting that stuff is randomly going to fall off. Again, it's not exactly designed to be taken apart this way, but I am going to do it anyways, because I am a glutton for punishment. That. You guys can see my handy new mic. Definitely sounds better on the couple of videos that I've made so far. Okay, got that side. I got this side. Will it come up as a whole? I don't think it's going to come up as a whole. That's a little access to Princess Leia's jail cell. Okay, I might have to take this apart in smaller chunks because this top part is actually coming off. So let's see if this part will come off somewhat as a whole, maybe. All right. Stay, kind of, maybe. All right, kind of stayed. Okay, maybe I should have taken this off. Part of it is you have this piece here that's just a background piece. It kind of, it's all one. It goes all the way down. So maybe if I had broken it, like one more down, it would have held. This is failing pretty epically. Hopefully you guys are entertained because that's part of the reason of doing this. The nice thing about Lego is if you break it, you just put it back together. It's not a big deal. Really, if I can get this top part off, then the next part I can put in there as one piece. All right, so I got Okay, well, there with that. So this, I can at least get in there as one piece. Yep, and it fits. Okay. So you remember what I said about pieces that are just loose? We have lots of trash bags. Now, yes, I could just throw them in here, and I will with the larger section, but I don't need to. Why would I? It also kind of helps to take up space. It's like all of these, this was all one floor. If I can put them all together in one bag, put them here. I don't really need to tie it, but I will. This piece, pretty obvious where it goes. I might actually just be able to put it right back where it was. Not quite, it's a little high, but I can stick it down here on the landing pad and it'll be good. Take all my extra pieces. I actually take these, throw them down here in this little gap that I made. The extra pieces in there, and then I was kind of concerned that I wouldn't be able to get this all into one bag, but it looks like I will. I can actually just lay it right here. I'll move the camera so you guys can see how it's all laid out. I didn't necessarily put it in there super carefully, but it's laid out pretty well. It should mostly stay together. Like I said, I'll pack it in with other sets that are in bags so they don't all get mixed. I'll stuff some of the packaging bags down in there, or the packaging paper, and then it should be good to go. And that's one less set that I have to worry about. I can worry about all these. I have no idea what I'm doing with that one. I have no idea what I'm doing with that one. That might actually be my new favorite set. But yeah, so hopefully I entertained you guys a little bit. I got a lot to go. I still have a whole bunch of sets that I haven't been built yet, and I want to build them. So, all right. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all the other fun stuff. I did start at TikTok, so YouTube and TikTok. If I can get to where I'm part of the Lego Ambassadors group, that'd be awesome. Anything I can build up now is a little bit less that I don't have to build up once I get moved into our new house. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.